Good evening, students. We are learning history, Unit 1. Chapter is Sources of Medieval India. Coins. Coins gives more information about administrative history and the name of the kings with their titles, events, place, dates, dynasties, and royal emblems. The metals in the coins gives us information on the economic condition of the empire and about king's achievements like military conquest, territorial expansion, trade links and religious faith. For example, Muhammad Ghori had stamped on the figure of goddess Lakshmi on his gold coins and had his name inscribed on it. This coin tells us that this early Turkish invader was in all likelihood liberal in religious outlook. Religious literature. The Chola kings gave more importance to the religious. For example, they built Bragadiswara temple at Tanjore, Gangaigunda Solapuram. These are the best example for their interest in religious. The Chola period was known as the period of devotional literature, and works such as Kambaramayanam, Sekila's Periya Puranam, Nalayira Divya Prabandham, composed by 12 Alvas and compiled by Nadamuni. Secular literature. The Madhura Vijayam was written by Ganga Devi and Amukta Malyada written by Krishnadevaraya. These two literature help us to know about the events of Vijayanagar Empire and individuals. The Prithviraj Raso written by Chand Bharadas gives more details about Rajput kings. The books, biographies and autobiographies also gave more details about the ruler and their administration. For example, Minhaj uz Ziraz wrote Tabakti Nasri. The compendium deals with the period from the conquest of Muhammad Ghori to 1260 AD. Ziauddin Barni, a courtier of Muhammad Tughlaq, wrote Tarikhi Feroz Shagi, in which he dealt with the history of Delhi Sultanate from Ghiyasuddin Balban to the early years of the reign of Firoz Shah Tughlaq. In the 16th century, Emperor Baburnama and Abdul Fazal's Aini Akbari and Akbarnama provided detailed information about those two emperors. These are the good example of biographies and autobiographies to know the history of emperor. Travelers and travelogues. Marco Polo, a Venetian traveler, visited when the Pandya kingdom was becoming the leading Tamil power in the 13th century. He came twice in Ekayal, which was a poor city presently in Thoothukudi district of Tamil Nadu. Alberni. In 14th century, an Arab-born Morocco scholar traveled from Morocco right across North Africa to Egypt and then to Central Asia and India. And Nicola Conti came in 1420. Abdur Razak came from heart of the Great Khan in Central Asia in 1443. Domingo Pius, a Portuguese traveler, visited the city in 1522. So, all of them recorded their own observation, which are very useful for us today to know the glory of the Vijayanagara Empire and the Mughals. Thank you, students. We will see the next class.